So here's question number one. What's the biggest game changer in making remote work successful for Search Atlas?
Remote work has been the foundation of how we built the organization from 30 people in the beginning to 240 people that it is today. And we love it because we can find the best talent anywhere in the world. I like to say genius is everywhere. And it's not just in the United States, it's also abroad. We embrace that 8 years into it. The key things that have helped us are, number one, creating accountability by using tools like Hubstaff. So this is a controversial take. As a lot of people are like, hey, trust your employees, don't track their time. I go the opposite way, which is everyone is like logging their hours. We can verify that the team members are doing their work. And we've only ever really found like that people who are trying to abuse that have a problem with it, but we don't have any other issues with our team with it.
It's more of a productivity tool, right? Like you can see how we use it is that if somebody's taking more time on a particular task than other people, we know that this person needs help, right? So
Exactly.
why would you not have that? We use Time Doctor, like you guys, what's the tool you use? Hubstaff.
It's the same, essentially kind of the same thing. And we also use it to automate remittances and payments. So we connect it up to Deal, which allows us to like automatically pay them. And so our finance team doesn't have as much work to do.
Nice.
We still have like timesheet review. And so that's been great. It's really helped us identify that when we have an employee, we kind of had our gut feel like something's off here where they're not performing or something's wrong.
Yeah.
It just allows us to get another layer into the problem and just understand.
Yeah.
And so like, if they are working really hard, we give them benefit of the doubt. If we can verify that something's off, maybe and we've had this happen, people working multiple jobs.
Yeah.
And we've had that because some people have like 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah, man, it's a big thing right now with the remote stuff going on, right? Like more than 2 sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah. And you see them talking about this in like their, engineer Facebook groups and stuff where they're talking about how to like basically like wealth hack or salary hack and collect 2 salaries. People are literally probably even right now as you and I are having this conversation, Mazar, having like a mastermind about how to do this, right?
Yeah.
So this just keeps fair play.
It just protects everyone.
Protect your neck, as the Wu-Tang Clan likes to say. The second thing has been actually just, and I mentioned this to you, what we found is that we want our team to be using AI more, being more efficient, being more productive, do more with less. And it's hard to do that, roll out remotely. And so we now do hackathons or, retreats. We get a team together. We focus on like just marketing team or just engineering team or just our product team. We focus on a goal, a 3-day, 4-day goal, training, team building, and some kind of a milestone that we want to hit. And by being together, we'll get there faster. We do this, especially in the beginning of the quarters. We follow the US. And so us doing that has energized those teams. Like team comes back from the retreat or the hackathon, they're fired up, they're excited. We're learning about their goals, their vision for their life. We're aligning their positions within the company. And then we find motivation. It feels like it's 2x or 3x. As a leader of like a big team, you feel when your team is motivated, feel when they're demotivated, or they're just kind of scraping by.
Yeah.
We all feel that sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's just a shot of energy boost into the company to like build them on.
So accountable team using like really robust remote systems, but also in-person activities, like really, really focused on learnings and bringing the groups together in person wherever you can.
Yes.
Love it, man. Love it.
I'll give you one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
The other one is there something we use called GatherTown?
GatherTown?
GatherTown.
Okay.
And it's like a virtual office space. It's really cheap. You can have a whole bunch of people in it, like a video game.
Okay.
And we use it with teams that have a need of like, hey guys, we've got like this big problem or a big fire or a big project that requires a lot of coordination. Just be in that space. And then everyone is like kind of around. And if you need help, your team, you can see who's online, who's not. In Slack, it's a little bit in person. We communicate in our channels and stuff. It's different when I know that I can reach Azar in this conversation. He's online and my team is here. And by the way, when the team is in their working hours, shouldn't they all be online?
Yeah.
So why send a message or wait when like the team needs to have a conversation? It really helps the leads organize for their team. It's like my last third, Tim.
Okay, that's amazing, man. So here's my next question leading into that. Like, you have a global team, right? Like, people all over the world. How do you keep a globally distributed team connected beyond just work?
So this is one. Both actually out of town,
In person.
space, in person through events. Yeah. That
Hackathons.
keeps them hackathons. That really motivates them. The other thing that we do, I read a book called Dream Maker.
Okay.
And the book is essentially about how if, like, everyone has a dream, like, even you, we have our dreams for what we want from our lives. And we can look forward 2 years, 3 years and say, like, I hope that this is my new reality in 2-3 years. The same is true of all of our team members. And if we can understand what is it that they see for their role, who do they want to become in 2 to 3 years, in their own words, and you can help them at that point get clear on it if they don't know, but figure out this person's goal, his dream, and just make their job essentially be the reason or that they're going to get there. So now let's say, like, from a performance standpoint, if someone's job day to day was in service of them reaching their stated goal or their dream in 2 to 3 years, they're going to be more motivated. And when you have a conversation around performance, you're having a conversation around not that, hey, this is my rep stat goal or this is my personal goal for you. It's no, you've reached your goals. Hey, this is what you told me that you wanted for you. And you're falling behind war goals. Different conversation.
Love it. Love it. Pretty simple stuff. Amazing. Any fun or unexpected ways your remote culture has evolved as you scale?
I would say, like, it's the way that it's evolved is that we're doing more to create a positive culture in the remote world. Back when we were 30 people, 50 people, the team could all be on a meeting and it wasn't a big deal. It's a small meeting, you know, or still rather.
Now you can.
Now we can't have 240 people on a call the same way.
Yeah.
It's too many bodies.
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize how many different ways we would have to come and attack the problem. It can't just be, hey, one really big quarterly meeting. It's become a lot of like little things that add up.
Okay.
We use this thing called Polly as well.
Okay.
It's like another cheat code. Polly lets us administer like weekly surveys to the team and just, it's like a vibe check.
Yeah.
1 to 5, how are you feeling? And we give them like 3-4 questions, very simple. And it just allows you're on your team and you don't know how to communicate. A lot of times, one of the problems with like teammates is that it's not that they don't care, they maybe lack the ability to communicate with us in the way we need them to. And you ever felt that way? Like,
Yeah.
I wish my team could communicate with me like this or that.
Yeah.
This is just a way for them to be able to communicate with you and be like, here's how I'm feeling. And here's
And you do that weekly?
automated weekly. And then we have our,
Because usually HR would do like something like this twice a year.
right,
You guys are doing it every week to get a vibe check, not vibe code, but vibe check.
vibe check.
Love it.
And like,
But that's so important to me, man. Like how my teams are feeling all the time. And, you know, for me to wait 2 times a year to get those results, that's not happening in my real time, right? So I love it. That's great.
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's automated. It doesn't take any work from your team. It's like setting it up and it's automated. And then you're going to see like, after I did this, people were really happy. They were really engaged and morale was up. You also find out people have personal things. Why is this person off this week? Well, turns out into the pulley, their cat died, their dog died, or they had some other thing going on in their life they're sharing. And now I understand, right? So it's powerful and it's easy.
Love it. That's great. Here's my last question. What's the biggest challenge in maintaining your remote culture, especially the way you guys have been growing, right? Like extremely fast, bringing in so many people. And so what's like one biggest challenge that you can think of that you had to overcome?
I'm trying to think if there's a lot of challenges there, but the one that feels the hardest is keeping so we have a culture, right? And we have core values. You shared today with me in RepStack's core values is like purpose-driven
learning.
I think is
Yeah.
right. That's a core value,
Yeah.
right? And maybe like from time to time we feel companies more aligned with that, or we're less aligned with our core values. But this keeping that as like a constant across every person on the team becomes harder and harder as people have less connection to you. The leaders usually embody the culture the strongest, right? You and your brothers, or me and my leadership team. But then as the team gets bigger, and there are layers upon layers of the layers, this end guy who can be super valuable, really, really talented, is maybe will feel disconnected from you. I designed because that's the role of middle management. And how do we keep that connection alive for like the energy and the culture? And I found that that's hard. And so like, the 50-person employee has a different feeling than like the 201st employee.
Yeah.
And so this is an exercise of how do we keep that energy more constant and bring everyone more into like excited about it.
So how do you do that?
Excited about us. A lot of these little things. I don't think it's any one thing. I don't think it's any one thing.
I read somewhere that culture is, in any given day or week, how your team behaves collectively. That's culture. We can say these are our core values and all of that stuff, but how the teams live it is really what the culture is, right? So like if they're living, like I can tell like Search Atlas has an amazing culture because I've been observing your one employee who's been here, amazing guy. And so that kind of tells you what, like he's living the values that you guys have.
Yeah.
And that tells me what sort of a culture that you guys have. So just keeping that front and center, the 250th employee versus you, and making sure that you're doing all these activities in the middle so that that connection is really, really strong, right?
For sure. And you mentioned something I think is so important is it's like how the team feels like week to week and what's happening within the organization. And for some organizations, culture is something that we can really focus on once a quarter or once in 6 months when we focus on it. And we like do these little bursts of activity, whether it's fizzle out or they fall because they require organization. And so can we build things that create the culture even while we're sleeping or on a weekly cadence or these rituals that we do? And so that is where I think that we are able to create that sustained cultural vibe and feeling is having stuff like this that happens consistently, like the pulley checks and the channel where we do recognition and the way we do that. And we used to do this thing called Good News Friday. It was like a staple of every Friday where we get together, we give our good news. Couldn't do it as we scaled. And find these new things. And man, every organization has a different vibe and different personality. And, everyone finds their own. For us, like one thing that was cool is like donations. We do donations every month. We donate money. It doesn't have to be a lot of money, but just show people that we try to have a positive impact. Let them nominate the charities, and we pick each, I think every week or every month, we're picking 1 or 2 charities and we're donating. And it's just these nice things that I'm like, makes me also proud of the way that I know that I'm showing up with my engine, the whole entire organization.
Love it, man. Manick, thanks very much, man.
Thanks to you, Drew.
I'm hoping to have the book out by October Summit, so at GHL. So let's see how it goes.
Nice, man.
Should be fun.